Opie and Anthony Show's back on Sirius XM.
This is good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. He likes talking to me. I swear he is. You can't hear that.
The E to the R?
E to the R. I forgot to mention our podcast. It's podcast day.
Ooh.
As I suck snot.
Who's that?
And phlegm. Fuck. We decided it was so damn good that we put Seth Rogen up on the podcast this week.
Damn.
I know you just heard it, but it's timely with his new movie coming out, Neighbors, Friday. So, the O&A podcast with Seth Rogen this week.
He was a fun guest.
If you didn't hear it, man, please go get the podcast. It was great. He killed it for 45 minutes for us.
Yeah.
45 straight minutes. He was great. He was right on. Funny as all hell. Answers anything. So, get the podcast in all the usual places, especially iTunes for bragging rights, all right?
iTunes.
I tweeted the link. It's on our Twitter by now. It's on our Facebook page, O&A Show, on Twitter and Facebook. And Jimmy's a little bummed because he didn't get his Roger Daltrey picture signed.
Yeah, that's all right. It was left, and I guess either someone forgot to ask him. It's a nice photo, though. It's a delightful photo. We both look very handsome in it.
But isn't it good enough that you got a picture with the guy? Yeah. I don't need the autographs anymore. If I get a picture with a celebrity that I really care about, that's good enough for me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I wanted it because I'm starting to fix my apartment up a little bit, so I'm trying to display things nicer.
Oh.
So I'm like, that'll kind of look cool to be displayed nicely.
Do you rotate things? Do you sometimes go, I'm going to take that down? This is only being shown for 2 weeks. I'm changing it.
Show. I'm not far enough into it. Like, I just got shelving put in and stuff, and I'm really awful. So I'm starting to take, like, I took out, I have to buy new frames. Like, I don't know how to do that stuff at all. Man. But I'm starting to do it, so I'm like, yeah, it would look kind of nice to have that, but it still would look nice like this.
Yeah.
My McCartney, I just wish my neck didn't look so fucking douchey in my McCartney photo.
You have a douchey neck?
It's a dinosaur neck. Because I was ready to do a selfie, and then I turned.
It? You went for a squish?
Even though McCartney goes, well, let him take it. He had his guy take the picture, but I still had Brontosaurus neck.
Oh, no.
I'm conscious of the squishy neck these days. I make sure I don't go squishy neck.
It's over to the side.
It's not that bad. No, why? It's Paul fucking
No, I know,
McCartney.
but it's all I look at when I see that. I don't see a beetle. I see a fucking slug boy. I see a blubberneck slug boy. Blubberneck slug boy.
Slug boy.
With no dashes in between. One long word.
That's just a cool picture.
Am I right or wrong, Sal?
That's Paul McCartney, man.
Who? Oh, I'm just looking at the fat kid in the bottom.
Oh.
Neck McGillicuddy.
It's not bad.
Double chin neck McGillicuddy. I could have that photoshopped.
You want people to Photoshop it for you? I think they could do that.
No, I don't have faith in the listeners.
You sure?
Maybe Coke Logic. I'll send a good copy.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of guys out there that know how to Photoshop.
Oh, they're going to move your head all bad.
No,
that'd be great.
I don't. Wait. I don't think they're going to do a good job with my picture.
I bet they're not.
No, if you ask them nicely, they'll do the right thing.
I'm afraid that they'll make me look stupid and tweet it to Paul McCartney.
No, they won't do that.
I don't want them to make me look stupid and tweet it to Paul McCartney.
Please fix Jimmy's neck in the Paul McCartney photo. He would appreciate it.
Yeah, make me look really good, guys.
You just got to ask nicely. I think we asked nicely. We're good.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine with that.
All right, I appreciate
Don't worry
that.
about it, okay?
My God, there's a lot you could do with that picture.
Yeah, it may just fix, just smooth out the neck a little bit, right?
Yeah.
A teeny bit.
I think it's a quick fix. Don't you worry.
I hope
okay?
I hope so. Because I'm afraid that somebody may take advantage and try to make me look ridiculous and then send it to Paul McCartney.
Oh, God, no.
Well, you know
what?
what?
They love you, Jimmy. They wouldn't do that.
It would be so easy to put something through Paul McCartney's fingers like that. It's aiming right at your face. I mean...
I didn't even see that as a possibility.
I didn't either, but I'll bet somebody else did.
That's a good one right there.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
He's holding his hand almost like something, whatever could be in there. I don't know what.
Yeah.
You're going to have a perfect picture. Where's that picture so they can Photoshop it properly for you?
It's up on O&A Show on Twitter.
Look at his fucking picnic bench tablecloth shirt he's wearing.
It's nice, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I do.
If anyone in this room was wearing it, you'd be making jest.
I'd put an arrow through it. Yeah. But it wouldn't be the same quality as the one McCartney's wearing.
I'm sure that's high quality.
It's probably the best shirt. It's probably an $800 shirt, and it's probably a cruelty-free shirt.
Right. He doesn't like hurting animals.
He's a nice man. In that moment I interacted with him, he was a very nice man.
Yeah, what'd you say?
He's supposedly really down to earth.
Say hi, love your work. What'd you do?
As we were walking, I saw him coming, and I held my camera out. And I'm like, can we take a quick selfie? And I just real quick, before he was ready, I didn't fumble. I watched other people waiting.
Oh, no.
And they would just
fumble.
And I just held it out, and he goes, well, I'll let him take it. And he stopped and put his arm around me, and he gave it to the guy, and he took a nice photo. He was really nice. But I had the camera ready. He literally had to stop for 2 seconds and go, ch-ch. But there was another girl that, as soon as we did that, she went, Paul, like she was like 10 feet away. And
Bob.
The worst.
Oh, so he was stuck at that point.
Yeah, he's a fucking beetle.
He is. Well, you know.
Are you still watching the Abbey Road crossing?
No, a bunch of people though.
Oh my God!
I got tweets about that. How
I
obsessed
got some
people
tweets
are.
and people posting still pics.
It's addicting for whatever reason. Let's go there real fast. Let's just see one.
Let's see what's happening.
It's the Abbey Road crossing.
Wow, there's still a crowd there. Yeah.
Thanks to Guyism for turning me on to this a few days ago.
Right,
these people all day long will cross right where the Beatles did for that famous album cover and try to reenact the photo. And someone was telling me that people absolutely get hit a lot at this crossing. Oh boy, this is the longest we've gone with that.
What are these assholes doing? Oh, they just crossed the street.
What does it say on that wall? On the
Feel free to go out and die.
I don't know. Maybe that's where the actual Abbey Road studio is? Is that? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, the squiggly lines, Ant, somebody tweeted me, was from the Red Hot Chili Peppers album.
Oh, yeah,
that's probably why you
I saw that
them.
one. They're kind of crossing the street and they get the squiggly line.
That's probably why you wondered why they're
Yes, I knew I had seen the squiggly lines.
Right. These are just regular Joes going to work.
Yeah, no one's really out there.
Oh, no, there's a guy with a camera. He's filming himself walking
He's
across.
like, look, here I am.
Here I am crossing. Oh, wow, and this is the first time there's no one there.
Wow, look at that. I want to see a head-on collision and 4 bodies fall out bleeding on that crosswalk, lined up like they're the Beatles, but they're dead.
I think it's a shitty day. It's kind of like rainy and stuff. That's why.
England.
Okay.
Isn't that just how England is all the time?
That one was a bust right there.
Jolly old England.
It's Family Feud Day. And someone turned me on to the fact that Ron Bennington, our good pal, Ron and Fez, of course, now on Raw Dog at noon.
Yes.
That Ronnie.
The fuck out of here.
That's right.
That's what we did.
Everyone is telling me that Ronnie does a great Steve Harvey Family Feud impression.
Oh.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. You ever watch him do it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do Steve Harvey for you right here, and I'm not even making this up. What do they always say when we surveyed them? Yeah. We surveyed 100 men to find out. He's always yelling. He has a fucking T to the end of every word. And then he's upset every time somebody gives a risque answer, which is almost every answer on the show now. So he's like this. We survey 100 men to find out what they said was big and hard in their pants. All right, let's go over here to the preacher lady. 100 men said what was big and hard in their pants. Their penis. Oh, damn. Oh, my God, she didn't. You did not say that. What else was there to fucking say?
Keys.
What else was there to say? Steve Harvey.
There's like a whole series of videos on YouTube of him just reacting to other people's crazy shit.
But it's set up that way. There's nothing else you could possibly say.
Well, he's a man of God, so we just want to hear that type of stuff.
Or he'll react like they just told him really bad news, like just straight face and kind of just look at the ground. Some white guys standing there.
We surveyed 100 women to find out what on them get them wet. Every fucking time he's shocked. There's very little you can say. I want to get Earl's family on there.
God, that would be amazing. I think they dominate, too.
100 man was interviewed.
I love it.
Good job,
Fucking
Ron.
Ronnie, man. That's funny.
Ron and Fez on Raw Dog at noon. Very funny.
Mint.
Now I got to hear Steve Harvey.
I know. 'Cause
Why
I
didn't we
never
pick up
noticed-
on that?
I never noticed that.
Howie and Roosevelt. Howie.
Hey,
Hey.
this isn't a setup by Steve Harvey, but it's pretty funny. So there's an African American family on the Family Feud show, and the question is, give me a word that follows the word pork, like pork chop, P-O-R-K.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Put it on, give it a watch. It's pretty damn funny, man. The first answer, the woman is a stupid answer. She's pretty good.
Oh,
So
okay.
wait for the second guy.
All right, second guy.
Point
Okay.
values have doubled. Here we go. Top 6 answers are on the board. Name something that follows the word pork.
Chops.
Lawn!
Huh?
Lawn! Pork lawn!
Lawn. What? Pork lawn.
L-I-O-N, lawn!
Oh, lawn.
Glad you spelled it, because the hell is a pork lawn? I thought you said lawn like the grass outside. I was going, what the hell is a pork lawn? Lawn! Looking for the pork lawn.
So this is turned into
Pork belly.
It's turned into
Pork chops, you dumb cunts. How dumb are they?
You gonna play?
Oh, they're going to play, and there's still time left, so this ain't over yet.
Yeah.
All right, shut up.
All right. Thank you, Howie. Howie Roosevelt, thanks.
Woola.
Name something that follows the word pork.
You pine.
Holy shit, you dumb motherfucker. You pine. Porcupine.
You pine as opposed to chops.
Right.
That's my turn! Yes! Lunatic!
And they're like, yeah.
He said cupine.
Oh, Harvey.
Steve
Cupine.
Harvey's doing his thing now. He's shucking and jiving.
What?
He acting the
It's
fool.
cupine.
It's a good question.
You like that one, Chip?
This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
I thought penis was.
Yeah, what happened to penis?
What happened?
Pork penis.
No, I feel you. I feel you. It's number one.
Oh, my mama.
Pow.
Oh, shit. Steve's a little violent.
It's number one. Oh, really? Well, I tell you what. It's going to be number one on YouTube. But
Oh, shit.
number one on I can bet every dollar I got. You the only person that said cupine.
Put it up there, yo. Put it up there. Oh, boy. Family Feud Day
Wow.
continues on O&A for whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know how this started, but I think we're running out of clips, though, by now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me up the shitter would have been a better answer.
You saying it should be pork me up the shitter, Jimmy? Is that what you were implying?
Yep.
You were subtly implying.
Yes, I was.
Anyone fix your picture yet, Jimmy?
I'll say that they've not been helpful thus far.
Why?
I don't know.
You've seen some?
Yes, I have. They're not good.
You sure about that?
Couldn't be sure.
Okay. Couldn't be sure. Can you pass the tissues?
Yeah.
I see you're hurting too with this
I'm
shit.
fucking
And you don't get allergies.
No, my nostrils are all itchy, and my nose is runny, and my throat is scratchy.
Do you look? I look.
I don't look.
I
I
look.
can't. I
gotta look.
am
I love to look.
horrified
Gotta
of
look.
snot in all way, shape, or form.
Gotta look. Jimmy.
Yeah, I can't look.
Gave you Paul McCartney face. Wow, if Paul doesn't have hair, he kind of looks a little, let's just say funny. Let's just say funny.
Handy capable.
Wow, That is really good. Jim Norton with Paul McCartney face. Where is that one?
It's called Face Bomb. I don't know if that
Face Bomb. Wow.
So
how do they see that picture?
Just go to my app mentions.
You just took Paul's face and put it on your head.
Right. Fenway _SB. Sorry.
That's funny.
Or Jim Norton's at mentions.
I'm Jim Norton.
Jim Norton. Jim Norton. Anyway. We did the Rob Ford. So Monica Lewinsky, yeah. What the fuck?
This is the way she's talking about what happened years ago and what she needs to do now. It almost sounds like somebody that actually did something in their life.
Right.
Talking about, like, she is famous for blowing the president when she was an intern.
Yeah.
And getting cum on her dress.
Yeah.
And that's it. And now she's like, I need to reclaim my destiny and who I am as a person. I need to restructure the way I'm perceived in it. Shut the fuck up, Hua.
There's nothing else to say. Didn't she write a book, too? Was there a book that came out? Didn't she do Barbara Walters? She did everything.
Oh, she also had a cigar shoved in her pussy. That's right.
Right.
Bill Clinton thought that was hilarious.
Right.
Which, I'm not going to argue.
I don't know. I don't fault. She, like Andrea Pizer wrote an article. Oh, Monica, close your mouth and disappear. Oh, it's almost like we got what we need out of her.
Yeah.
And she was humiliated for a long time.
Right.
And I'm not saying, I got why there was a joke about it, but people are the ones who talked about her. She kept her mouth shut. She wasn't going on talk shows and blabbing about it.
No, she didn't, Jim. Get it? She didn't keep her mouth shut.
Oh, she was fucking peckers. But you know what I mean? Like, she was quiet. Everybody got every ounce of mileage out of it. She was in every magazine, on every newspaper, late night talk shows. Everyone talked about her ad nauseum.
Right.
And now people are wondering, well, why is she fucked up over this? Why doesn't she just shut up and get over it? Because we're done with her.
But if you fuck the married president,
sure,
you are taking a gamble that if that gets out, you are going to be the scourge, the fucking scapegoat, whatever, the person that's bullied in the public eye. That's a gamble you're taking.
No, I know that. Even though she was young, it's like what girl's going to say no to sucking the It's hard to say no to that.
I bet a bunch did.
But you're probably right.
I bet a bunch said no and aren't going through this horribleness.
But just that people are mad that now she's that's what bothers me. Not like that the people made fun of her, but now all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, shut up!" But it was like, how come we didn't shut up for fucking 10 years about this girl?
Jimmy's riding in on his white steed.
Yeah,
in his suit of armor.
No, it's more like for Andrea Pizer to tell someone, are you going to tell me you didn't write about that until it was over?
Andrea Pizer.
I would never answer. She's a delight.
She really is.
I'm not going to white knight Monica Lewinsky. I don't agree on this.
But it's coming out of nowhere, though.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Well, why is Vanity Fair talking to her then?
I don't know. I think
it's posturing for a Hillary possible run.
So they probably are pushing for anything that could maybe damage her. So let's get Monica back on the circuit.
Back in the news to show that you can't control your husband. How can you control a country?
But why? You know what I mean? If she's so irrelevant, why would Vanity Fair?
She'll never be irrelevant.
She's only relevant because we make her relevant. If no one would talk to her,
relevant, though.
Yeah,
always.
Well, then we shouldn't complain that she's talking.
Presidential shit never goes away.
You're always talking.
She's bummed about her global humiliation, but she knew better at her age. She was old enough to know that maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to take a cigar in your pussy.
She didn't blow up the whole spot. That fucking fat pig Linda Tripp did.
Oh, good point.
Monica didn't go out and blab to the tabloid. She kept her mouth shut after that. She didn't fucking start it. That was all fatso Linda Tripp.
Yeah, whatever happened to that monster?
I hope she's dead.
Oh, she is terrible.
She went away.
There are consequences, though. Remember when they tried to gussy her up? Because she couldn't take all that abuse that she was getting. Yeah. She was getting fucking hammered about.
Look at her. She was hated.
How she looked. And then she tried to gussy herself up.
She is brutal looking.
She's a monstrous, ugly pig.
She is brutal looking. Is there any recent photos of her?
Jealous fatso.
Yeah, try to find anything relative. 2013.
Yeah, you think that was jealous?
Of course it was. Dice had a really funny bit about the fat friend.
The fat friend.
No real new pictures of her. I would bet that those are all old. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's fucking John Goodman did her on Saturday Night Live. I remember that one. John Goodman played her. I think that's what I remember an interview with her.
Right.
And she said that she decided to get herself gussied up, have a little makeover, after she saw that they chose John Goodman to play her on SNL. It was so trying for her to watch John Goodman. Out of everyone they could have gotten.
They looked at him and said, yes, you're perfect for this.
That's him. And it looks like her.
She says the political machine ruthlessly made her a scapegoat to save his presidency. She's 40. She decided to tell her story now because of the suicide of Tyler Clementi, the 18-year-old Rutgers freshman who jumped from the George Washington Bridge in September 2010.
The guy that got videotaped being gay?
That was 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that is the guy. That guy jumps to his death in 2010, which is a horrible story.
And then Monica decides that
she needed to tell her story now because of that.
Who jumped to his death?
4 years later. 3.5 years later.
A gay guy at college. With
the Rutgers guy with the webcam.
Yeah.
They secretly taped him.
They just showed
what?
Guy Fieri outside of Fox. He's outside. I think they're going to do some cooking. We might want to crank that volume up when they go back to it.
Yeah, let's do that.
To him.
Yeah,
so we're prepared for our Guy Fieri interview.
Oh, yeah.
This piece by Andrea Pizer, people, like, she did try to move on. She didn't have anything really take off, and she tried hosting a dating thing, and she tried this and that handbag company. But people's obsession with if people would have just looked at it and said, that's just the girl who sucked his dick. Hey, look, he banged a lot of girls. If the public would have not been so interested, nobody would give a fuck. Yeah. The public became obsessed, couldn't get enough, and now they're fucking mad that she has carte blanche to talk as loud as she wants, whenever she wants, because we made it.
But I understand the point when it's a story and you're like, oh my God, why are people fixating on this? But you can't just blow that off, huh? Okay. Like it's just like a celebrity little romp. She fucking blew the married president in the Oval Office.
Right.
That is a story where the American people will go, oh yeah, we are going to fixate on this, and we are fascinated with this story because it's got so many angles to it. So she kind of, she made this bed. Now she's got to suck a dick in it.
But then we should understand that when she wants to talk, just don't. I'm not saying that she should. People are like, well, why is she, like Andrea Pizer is writing this? Then why are you writing the article? If she's so irrelevant and valueless, why are you writing the article? Why is Vanity Fair doing an article?
Yeah, it's just weird that's coming out of nowhere. I keep going back to that point. Yeah. Really strange. When she's trying to say this Clementi suicide got her thinking. She said Clementi suicide, she wrote, made her mother frantic because it dredged up memories of her fears for her own daughter after the scandal broke.
Yeah. Oh, she thinks she was going to try to off herself or something.
Do you remember what her nickname was?
Lewinsky?
I forgot until this article. It's the next line of the article.
Monica's nickname?
Yes. It was one of the things.
Lewinsky?
It was one of the things they called her.
Lewinsky.
It was 2 words.
Oh.
Do you remember they used to call her the...
Hold on.
You almost got it?
Wait, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Monica the Pecker Sucker.
They dubbed her the Portly Pepper Pot. Remember that?
Oh, my God.
What a horrible nickname to have.
Remember that one? The Portly Pepper Pot.
You remember that, right?
Yes.
I forgot all about that one.
Because
he works here.
The Portly Pepper Pot.
No one wants to be called the Portly Pepper Pot.
Portly. Oh, that was a good one. Who used to say that? The Daily News?
For her full figure and undisguised lust for the married president. Said she never tried to kill herself, but had suicidal thoughts as the seamy details of their tawdry tryst emerged. My own suffering took on a different meaning. Perhaps by sharing my story, I reasoned I might be able to help others in their darkest moments of humiliation. The question became, how do I find and give a purpose to my past, she wrote. She's 40 years old now.
Give a purpose to
Do you know she's 40? Did we say that?
Yeah, 40.
How many years ago is this? At least 20.
1995. 19 years.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that would be a good reason to coming back out if it's 20 years later.
If every day she walked around and just streamed to a bullhorn about her blowing the president, we have no one to blame but ourselves because we became obsessed with exactly just a chubby chick who blew the president. Why is that so interesting to people? But you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you're right, I get why she should have known better. But why are we so obsessed with it?
It's a big one, man. Blowing the president.
It's
blowing
a huge
the president in the White House.
It's not just blowing the president. It was a whole thing about his irresponsibility as the president, his disrespect of the office. Like, it went into a whole nother area than just, sucking a dick or shit like that.